In the world of politics, nothing is ever truly permanent, not alliances, not enmities. The saying, "there are no permanent enemies in politics," rings truer than ever when we see unlikely friendship blooming in the most unexpected places.
And Obama and Trump didn't get up, didn't acknowledge him, they just kept talking.
Take Kenya, for instance, where political rivals who once hurled the most scathing accusations at each other now stand side by side, shaking hands and smiling for the cameras.
Just request that the Right Honorable Raila Odinga to go and press the buzzer, witnessed by His Excellency Dr.
Fast forward to the US, where former President Barack Obama, Donald Trump, and Vice President Kamala Harris, figures once caught in the bitterest of political battles, are seen enjoying moments of camaraderie at the funeral of former President Jimmy Carter.
It's like it was just the two of them on an island, on a lonely island. I mean, that's what it was. It was just fascinating. So I don't know. I mean, can I be a fly on the wall? Can we all be a fly on the wall for that conversation? I can't imagine it.
Hello, Alabama. This is Barack Obama. And I urge you to get out and support Doug Jones for U.S. Senate. Doug Jones is a fighter for equality, for progress.
Don't listen to Obama.
Donald, is that you? How are you hacking into my robocall?
Barack, believe me, this is nothing. Vladimir's tech guys are incredible. I watched Margot Robbie eat breakfast this morning.
That's illegal. Now, Donald, get out of my phone.
Payback's a bitch, right, wiretapper? Now come on, stop supporting Doug Jones. Why can't you just sit this one out?
It's too important.
Why do you care? Man, when I'm done being president, all I'm going to do is tweet, eat fast food, and golf.
How will that be different from what you're doing now?
You son of a bitch.
It is the stuff of the political theater, Trump and Obama sharing quiet conversation, exchanging nods as if their public sparring never existed. The very same people who once seemed destined to remain at odds now appear as unlikely allies, basking in the respect that our shared moment of history brings. And it is not just in the US. In Kenya, we have witnessed Raila Odinga and President William Ruto, once fierce adversaries, now finding common ground, supporting each other for the good of the nation.
Anakuja sasa kwenu, amebeba pesa zenu, anasema ita mimi kwa youth group, ingine hii ende kwa women group, basi kwa shule huko, ingie kwa kanisa, weka milioni 5 hapa na pale kila siku. Pesa ambayo ameiba anarudi naye sasa hapa pale kutafuta sifa.
Kwanza nyinyi mnatuharibia wakati. Mlikuwa na serikali, mkaharibu serikali, bei ya unga ikapanda. Sasa hivi mnaongea bei ya unga imepanda, na nyinyi you are the cause. Sasa hizi tumetoa at least 230, imefika hapo karibu 180. In another 6 months itakuwa imefika 120. So nyamazeni, tuwafundishe vile ya kuendesha maneno ya Kenya. Mnatuambia ya kwamba ati mambo haikupangwa. Kwani wale watu walikuwa Yala River, miili ya watu imejaa huko, walijipeleka kwa Yala River? Si kuna watu walipanga? Hawa ambao wanatuletea story. So please, mambo ya impunity ambayo
of working on the issues that are of priority. Representatives of various stakeholders. This forum will begin on Monday and will propose the way forward. Interest of making sure that we live within our means. All
confirm that we have had consultations, and after extensive consultations, we have agreed out of the crisis that we're having today in our country. Because of restrictions of resources.
But to the supporters, it's almost as though nothing has changed. They are still fighting battles in the trenches of Twitter, media, and public opinion, while their leaders have moved on to more pressing matters. Why is it that the very figures who vary each other in the heat of election can later become close collaborators? Perhaps it is because in politics, the game is about power, strategy, and securing the greater good. For these politicians, it is never really about personal hatred. It's about what achievable at any given moment and who can help you get there. But let's be real, for the supporters, it's hard to make such sense of this rapid shift when the person you campaigned for, criticized, and fought for suddenly sits at the same table with their former enemies. It can feel like a betrayal. Yet, what many fail to realize is that behind the scenes, political figures are driven not by emotion but by the reality that relationships are transactional. The end goal, power and progress, even if it means shaking hands with the devil or the former enemy. So, while politicians shake hands and laugh together, their supporters are left grappling with the cognitive dissonance. They are promised one thing during the campaign, but they are now faced with the reality of politicians finding common ground. Is an uncomfortable truth that in ever-shifting world of politics, yesterday's bitter rivals might just be today's best friends and tomorrow's partners in power. This is Stephen, GC News.